Good evening and welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. This evening, let's go over the events that took place today in UK, London. A group of concerned citizens, both those agitating for Yoruba Nation, like myself, Biafra Nation, and Hausa lady spoke, and Hausa people, I should say, spoke up. They were asking for Buhari, audio president, aka audio president, to come out. They were asking for him to come out. Here's the video. Let's look through the video. We'll talk about various points of it. Have a listen. Here comes the video. You will see it. Here we go. Okay, now here's a very good friend of mine, Samson Akinola, a great friend, a lawyer and a human rights activist, doing his bit to make sure that he raises awareness. So in fact, he was the first people that the BBC Pidgin interviewed there. Let's have a listen to what he has to say. Here goes.
Okay. This is the Abuja House in London, where Nigerians are gathered to show their displeasure about the presence of President Muhammadu Buhari in the country. So some of them are willing to share with us why they are here and what are their grievances. Hello, sir. Can we meet you and tell us a bit about why you are here?
Thank you very much. This is why we are here today. All this money, when you take come here, I bet you live for your Papa House. Who built this hospital?
The lady in the picture is a Hausa woman. Let me just go back a touch, 1 second. So you can see. Oh, sorry. Now, the lady you see in that picture right there, she's a Hausa woman. She will speak and feature quite a lot in the broadcast as we go along. A very listen, and she's speaking in Hausa. I think Fulani, I think the same language. Hausa and Fulani, they speak the same language more or less. They can understand each other. She was actually cursing Buhari, audio president. I don't want to call him Buhari because I don't believe he's alive, but audio president. Listen to what my great friend, human rights activist, lawyer Samson Akinola, says. Listen to his words.
I bet you live for your Papa House. Who built this hospital? And the welfare of the citizens. And not to import this medical doctors when they come here. Import them, come Nigeria. Send them, they come. Send them. Brought it here to scare us, but we are not scared about that. And also, I would like to point finger to Nigerian flag. Can you see how Nigerian flag is being, how we are being presented in the flag is it's so rated poor. This is a bad representation to them. That's how our president is.
This is why we go for Yoruba Nation. The flag is not speaking for, we are not Nigerians. We were never Nigerians. We were put together by the colonials. I am a Yoruba man. I don't know anything about Nigeria. I don't want to know anything about Nigeria. Those who believe in Nigeria, I'm afraid, frankly, they've been lied to by those who are giving them that falsehood called Nigeria, because it's a way of oppressing and suppressing the citizens in that contraption. Yoruba Nation is going, Biafra Nation is going, MiddleBelt is going. And I hope those who are Yoruba people should join Yorubas immediately, soonest. Let's listen on.
Going on in Nigeria. That is Dr. Obisa. Now, the first thing that happened when Buhari came in by July of 2020, he went to Nigeria. I would like to point this crucial.
They killed the owners of the farm. They bombed the houses. Those who escaped with their lives, they are still internally displaced.
Now, launched chain begin.
Today now,
this chain begin.
6 years later, those bandits that are hundred bandits, they are still there raising cattle.
Homemade goods and services.
That's the first thing that happened since July 2020.
Patronizing
we moved from
hospital.
Before we leave Rio, they killed the traditional rulers.
To patronizing domestic services.
Yeah, again, that lady there, she's a Hausa woman, and you can see she's wearing the Nigerian flags. I think it's probably in Morocco. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, she's here to protest as well. One of the reasons I myself have not gone up there, because I actually want to. We're looking for where exactly the audio president is, and we are monitoring the situation. Now, others can go like they've done now. They've gone down there clearly, and we support that. We should all be. This is not a job for one person. Myself, I've had to do one or two things, so I've not been able to get down there today. I'm hoping to get there over the coming days, not tomorrow, the day after, to come down there and register my own displeasure. But we need to know which location exactly. So those who are watching, if you do know the most likely location it will be at, it'll be good to put our focus right there. Let's go on.
Why? No, I'm mixing them. And his family. Anyway, whatever his name is, they killed him. The first pastor, according to the they moved to John. Travel the same thing. Out on that one, I can't his name. Mayweather, medical, an educated man that has been on the streets for decades. Since 2015, he resumed office. Buhari came. Now, his wife, I want to know how this sort of banditry and going on. And this is the man they sold to us. When the accident, he was free to Germany for surgery. So my question is explain how they are transferring Nigerian army hardware to bandits. You're calling them bandits. You're calling them. That is why it's better because it's one Pakistan. Buhari is the chairman. Buhari has spent about 6 years in office as the high-tech hospital in Nigeria. That people of his age how disease or sickness can use in Nigeria. In my opinion,
very good point. Very valid point.
We have not got any record whereby the President Buhari has built high-tech hospitals. They chased Nigerian army soldiers. Those took to their hills. Build a standard high-tech hospital.
You can hear there are other people speaking behind, and I think I recognize the person who's speaking behind. A good friend of mine called Pinsky, who showed up there as well. So many of us are, but they are not. We're not on the same side as human rights activist Samson Kenola and Pinsky still believe in the contraption. I no longer believe in it, and that's one of the things I want to be when we go there. We're going to be putting on this cap that you see and the flag you see behind me. That is what I will be using when I turn up there. And no doubt, I will be turning up and I will be putting that on to make everybody aware that is what needs to happen. We need to have total dismantlement of that. But listen on. I might not play all of it, but I'm going to try and fast forward because it's almost an hour long tape. And I don't want to listen. We can't listen to all of it. We just take snippets of it.
$350 million will do that. Nobody has explained to us how military hardware belonging to the Nigerian army is being transferred to these people they are calling bandits. Now, listen to the state now. The last point
So what are you calling for right now? What are you calling for? What are you saying?
We want to ban the security in those states in Nigeria. A man who has been security is getting it's alarming in Nigeria, and we want it to work hard. For example,
no, well, I know those who believe in one Nigeria, like Alagba Samson, my good friend Samson Kenola, still think they wanted to work and do the security side of things. We want the total dismantlement of Contraption Nigeria. That's what the Yoruba nation is here to stay. We cannot have a contraption that is enslaving us and not failing to provide security and still demand for that. They're not going to do it. You can see that. The government is supporting Boko Haram, they're supporting Mietela, they're supporting Fulani terrorists. They're giving them guns. They are arming them with AK-47s. So the discussion that my great friend here, although is arguing the case to try and support one nation, that one Nigeria. One Nigeria is not ready to support us in the South. They're not. That's a fact. So let's carry on. Yeah, we agree on that. There's security. That's yet more reason why we're going for Yoruba Nation and Biafra Nation and MiddleBelt.
By what is being demonstrated by government, you can see that these people that are calling bandits came to Oyo State, bought 5 years of work. That is why there's no security every day in Nigeria.
So let me forward it on. I want to try and see if I can hear others. Here we go. Here is the Hausa lady. Let's hear her speak. This is exactly what I want to do. Here we go.
Okay. Hello, ma. Can we meet you? Your name and why you are here? What are you saying? I heard you said speaking Hausa the other time. Speak up. Okay, I need you to please help me speak out so that people can hear you. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I saw you speaking Hausa the other time. We appreciate if you can, if you can speak in Hausa or in Pidgin so that people back there can relate with what you're saying.
It's the same reason everyone else is here.
Okay, so it's not like I don't think she's Hausa per se. I think she's able to bilingual, so she might be from Biafra or from Yoruba land or something like that, because the way she's speaking, she still believes in Nigeria, obviously. That's why she's the flag, but I don't believe in it. But she spoke, let's see if she'll speak some Hausa, I think.
And I just like for her to go.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, this is a good friend.
Hello, sir. Can you give us a brief overview of the reason why you are doing what you are doing?
Well, Revolution Now, as you know, is a group who are here to liberate. I'm not sure if the sun will be in the way.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're here to liberate Nigeria. So we're an African Action Congress party. We're here to liberate Nigeria. And in liberating Nigeria, we liberate most of the Africans around the world. We're here today because our so-called president, who had no election,
That's another friend. As many of you know, I used to support African Action Congress, and they are there, rightfully so, justifiably so. Well done to the great comrade who's there speaking. I'm not going to mention him, but he's a name that everybody knows, and he's speaking on behalf of AAC, and that's rightfully so. But I maintain my stand. When I pulled away because we're going for Yoruba Nation, and that remains my stand. But of course, he's entitled to speak for AAC. Well done with him.
was put in a position where even though he's very sick and should take time off for illness, has come to London, to the UK, where they spent huge amounts of money on his well-being. Many Nigerians are not in that position. Many Nigerians, if we remember correctly, the average age of death in Nigeria is 54 years. Life expectancy is 54 years. So what we can expect from a person who's reported to be at least 18 years old is for him to try and give the system that will allow Nigerians to live a very good life. That's what's happening. So we're just here just to show our solidarity with those who have come out, to show that we're ready to protest no matter what time it is, no matter what time of day, and we will continue to do this every single day until Buhari leaves and goes back to Nigeria.
Thank you.
Well said, well said. So let's move on. We'll forward up to different people.
Sorry.
So, as you can understand, this is outside Abuja House. That's outside Abuja House. Many of you will know that Citizen Airway have been out there myself. In fact, one of our broadcast on one of the protests that we organized at the time under the AAC with working with AAC and others, we actually sent him packing that same night. He left for you. It was 2 days before the time they planned to. They had to hurriedly send him back home, and he already left home because of that. So, and it's great to see that many people come out tonight and today. Let's watch on again.
Fly them to London too for treatment. If you can do that, if you cannot use the health system in your country, fly these children that are in need, let them come for their medical treatment.
So there's a lot of.
Why I am here.
Let's listen to this guy again. We're gonna
With themselves. Buhari should not be coming here to treat himself. It is despicable. It is unacceptable, and that is why I am here.
It's not Buhari. He's a thief.
Can you let me speak, please? Thank you. That is why I am here to tell to lend my voice as a citizen of Nigeria who is not just living comfortably in the UK, to say to Buhari that he needs to go back home and fix all the hospitals in Nigeria. There are people dying on a daily basis in those hospitals. There are no beds, there are no wheelchairs, nothing in those hospitals. And Buhari has the...
There's a lot of people that I recognize. I recognize the lady in glasses as well. Yeah, there's so many people that I recognize there. Interesting. Yeah, we'll probably, I'm probably going to be there in the next day or so, but we'll see what happens. But what this guy is saying is absolutely right. Go ahead. Go on. I support him 100%. But the thing is, it's time for Yoruba nation to rise, Biafra nation. It's no longer about Nigeria, in my own opinion. And that's one of the things when we go there, which this thing to do with the COVID-19 is really frustrating things. Once we can get that out of the way, we can get our message out clear. And on those who are talking about one Nigeria, if we given the opportunity when we speak to them, we will be able to convince them that one Nigeria is no longer viable, because one Nigeria is not something that will benefit you as a Southerner. If the one Nigeria is talking about is at the expense of Southerners. A very important key difference to highlight there. Listen.
God to always come here to treat himself. For the barest minimum payment, as small as airpay, Buhari will travel here to treat himself. This is unacceptable, and I'm joining my voice with every Nigerian, all Nigerians all over the world, to tell Buhari that this must stop. If your cabinet members cannot talk to you, that what you are doing is so daring at this time when we are mourning those that died at NSAS, I am telling you today, Buhari, that you need to start listening to people and stop being arrogant and ignorant. That is all I have to say for now.
Okay, do you think Buhari is right in the building? I
don't care if Buhari is in Abuja House right here or not. All we know is when Buhari comes to the UK, this is where he hides. So because he hides here, we have come here, either you are in there or not, Mr. Buhari. We have come here to tell you that this house will soon be sold to capable leaders who have done well in Africa, not people like you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, well, people, as they are driving by, Nigerians, some are coming out of their car, some are just driving by to observe what is happening, and then probably gathering in bits. We can't tell yet, but obviously today being Good Friday, a lot of people are probably not willing to come, but from the people that are out already, we already know what is going on here. So once again, this is Abuja House in London. Nigerians believe that President Muhammadu Buhari is right in this building, and then they are out to protest the fact that he shouldn't be here right now. And then they've made comments also about the Nigerian flag in Abuja House in London that is not in good order. Also, they believe it's something of shame that Nigerian flag should not be flying. And also, there has been something on the floor. Some of the people say it's rituals, but we never can tell if it's been dropped by someone or it's just a prank. We can't tell, but it's there. And here comes a poster that says, "Children of my age are dying for hunger." Wow.
Exactly. So I mean, I'm not gonna whiz through all of it. I'm not gonna, I'm just playing bits of it for you to see. Let's go on.
What is happening right.
Let's go on for. Okay, now here's a good friend of mine speaking. Listen to what you have. BBC Pidgin language. Okay. Yeah, it's going somewhere right now. 3,600 people are watching live.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
So if you can.
BBC's Facebook page. Oh, excellent. Good. Let me tell you what I think. When this man showed up, he was a fraud that the British helped to create. He gave a platform in Charter House. At that speech he gave in Charter House, he said it was not going to
it's a bit windy, so we can't hear what he's saying fully, but you know.
He said he will sell all 11 private jets. Today, everybody has forgotten that story. Of course, you forget about the private jet. People are getting killed. When it came to power, the refugee situation, internally displaced persons, was happening only in the northeast. That's Borno, Yobe, and Adamawa State. That's where it was happening. And I think as of February of that 2015, the previous administration had hired mercenaries in South Africa to sort out that problem. As of February, they had that place. Vice News reported it. They had all the local governments that have been taken about mandates were secured back into the young army hands. Good. So this man came, he inherited the problem that was already sorted out. What has happened now is that the problem has escalated from that same year of 2015 when that man came to power. I've told this comedian here, I know I won't go anywhere, but this is BBC One, it should go somewhere. What has happened now is that the man is the one funding the bandits. Every time they come and steal children from Katsina or from anywhere, they'll pay them 3 million euros. It was Wall Street Journal the first. Don't take my word for it. Check Wall Street Journal. 2 million euros was paid the first time. 3 million euros the second time. They're transferring Nigerian money in foreign currency to criminals. They're calling them bandits, but they're not bandits. They are this man's brethren. They are Buhari's brethren. If a problem that was already solved in February 2015, the media made a mess of reporting what had happened. They said the problem still existed. So that's not true. The problem has been shut down. All the bandits have been chased out of all the local governments they are holding in the northeast. So now, he inherited the problem of internally displaced persons. Those people are still there 6 years later. What's the explanation for that? If the United Nations doesn't feed those people, they are not fed. Now, the internally displaced persons situation has moved from northeast to now in south here. The people in Ogun State, the Yewa local government, they've had to leave because they've been chased out.
Exactly.
The houses have been burned down. These people they are calling bandits, Buhari's brethren, they've taken over farmland. They are grazing cattle in Yewa. The residents and the landowners in Yewa, they moved to the Buhari government. Is that not the shit? So, this is next door to Lagos. Before that happened, the only Nobel laureate Abuja House suffered at the hands of these people that are calling bandits. They're calling them bandits. They're just hiding the problem. First of all, they spent 5 years arguing about it.
It's a good analysis by Kunle here.
Everybody knows that they are Fulani.
So
when the ones that harassed the man in Ondo, Chief Olufalaye, he has a farm. His man is not in the presidential candidate. He's been minister of finance. He's been managing director of about 2 big banks. When the man had a problem with this same bandit, he went to his farm. They killed his security guard. The security guard is called Ayo. His account of it from his own, from the horse's mouth. You can hear it on YouTube. It's on YouTube. The man, you see Chief Olufalaye himself doing into things, and he'll tell you they carved out the man's rib cage and removed the heart, left the dead body, and then before they left, they burnt down the entire palm kernel farm that man had. Now, when they were apprehended, they self-identified themselves as Fulani. That's why I'm going with that story of Chief Olufalaye.
And then others came from above to release them.
I mean, so that it won't be only my mouth. What happened when they held the Fulani men?
Others came from above to release them, and their weapons given back to them.
So, no, the problem has been solved by the federal administration. Vice News reported, go and look at Vice News 2015, February, they had seized back all the local governments that were in hands of Boko Haram. This man has now escalated the problem because this is the only agenda this is the only thing that's moving in Nigeria now. The industry in Nigeria that's moving now is banditry and bigamy, is kidnap. 3 Southern governors have now had their convoy as well the Abuja House.
3
Governor that has security, 15 cars full of soldiers, is having his convoy upturned. What does that mean? What does that tell you about the kind of equipment that the bandits are using? What does that tell you? So anyway, I'm here today. The man will explain to us how his brethren are using style to take over Nigeria one state at a time. They brought Ruga, people said no. Now, from the back door now, they are trying to steal land. Everywhere the problem is happening. You go to South East, the same thing. They are Buhari's brethren. That's the reason why the problem has persisted for 6 years. They are Buhari's brethren. He's the #1 funder of the multi-cattle.
He's not even Buhari himself.
#1. I bet, hear from somebody else.
Okay. What do you have to say about your grievances? Why are you here?
Everything and the kind of thing is true. Right?
Like what and what?
There are many fools and dunces in that country that don't want to know. But when you hit them, if I started hitting them, these Fulani people are going to eat them raw. You understand? It's going to come out on the road.
So, let's forward it up.
0.3.
There was shortage of.
Is anything you?
Bandits.
But don't you think our borders are too porous? And we need to strengthen our borders. What do you think about that?
Yes, that's very good. The question is, I have to go back to, we have 11 security ships. 9 of them were Fulani, not enough, Muslim. Okay? The question now is, they said they were 40 Fulani coming in. So all our officers are Fulani.
Okay.
According to Gabashe, when they interviewed him, he said their intention is to bring all other Fulanis to country. And the reporter asked, but they're not Nigerians. He said it doesn't matter. They can come into Nigeria at any time. So the intention, why did we say
listen to that bit.
9 of them were Fulani.
Listen to this bit.
Not enough, Muslim. Okay? The question now is, they said they were 40 Fulani coming in. So all our officers are Fulani.
Okay.
According to Gabashe, when they interviewed him, he said their intention is to bring all other Fulanis to country.
Did you hear that?
And the reporter asked,
Gabashe says their intention is to bring other Fulanis in from across the whole of Africa. Listen.
But they're not Nigerians. He said it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
They can come in.
It doesn't matter. And even and Samson Akinola, the human rights lawyer, is an advocate for Nigeria, and he's seen this. And I hope what he's saying is very important, very, very important point here. And it's something that to make him and others wake up and realize that one Nigeria is a noose around the neck of Southerners and Hausas. And they will just kill, if we keep believing, they will kill us where we're standing. Let's go on.
To Nigeria at any time. So the intention, why did we say the border is porous? It's porous, but it's not porous. Why is it not porous? When the government have intention to bring more foreigners in, so they will not checkmate them. Now, when the immigration want to do their job, yesterday or 2 days ago, they bombarded the market in Ibadan, Southwest, saying they are selling illegal rice. The question is, where the customs sleeping when the illegal rice came in? So, when the illegal rice came in,
they were in absentia.
No, I don't know where, maybe they were sleeping. So when the illegal rice came in, why can't they go back to the customs and say, you must be responsible for this right to come in?
Yes.
Now they went to go and bust their shops in the midnight. Yes, they have the right, but they're supposed to have a warrant. Do they have a warrant? I don't think so. My point here is that when they know for you to see that now look at the hash. Their shops in the midnight. Yes, they have the right, but they're supposed to have a warrant. Do they have a warrant?
This is the systematic plan of the Fulanis to destabilize the South, take over the land, make the people, uncomfortable, make them leave, kill, whatever, all to take access to that land and invite their fellow Fulanis to come and take over our land. This is why we need to go for Yoruba Nation now, Biafra Nation, and we need to stand our ground. Listen on. They're asking for Buhari. They say they want to see him and they want him to go back to Nigeria. That's what they all want to do. But as far as I'm concerned, it's not Nigeria. He should go. He should be sent back to Contraption Nigeria. But with the Yoruba Nation will rise from this mess. Biafra Nation will rise, and so will MiddleBelt. And the houses must speak up as well.
My point here is that when they know for you to see that they know what they're doing. Now they say they want to stop foreign rice. Now, look at the action they take. Why can't they take that action as well?
Same action.
To stop the foreign Fulanis
that are coming in.
So you can see that there's
double standard.
Double standard.
Yes.
Exactly.
So there's one law.
That is why we should go for Yoruba Nation. The double standards. You guys, I'm glad you're pointing this out because that's what I've been saying.
for the south, for the southwest, southeast, or other regions, and another law for the north.
There you go.
So technically, we have two laws in Nigeria. Yeah. So all those things will bring always disparity and conflict. Thank you. And we could see the impunity here. Wow, you have really gone. So the impunity is so obvious. Yeah, that's true. That's true. For example, let me give you more example of this impunity. We talk about kidnappers, isn't it? Yeah. All the kidnappers in the north, how many of them have been arrested, convicted? How many? They have not arrested. It's rather they've been negotiating. Okay now. Now to prove my point now. In the southwest, you know Evans the kidnapper. When Evans was arrested, he was arrested in Lagos, and convicted in Lagos. So you see, no, that's so the northern kidnappers team or kidnapping team, they always have impunity. But the southwest, so what the hell you talking about? Nigeria is
we must end Nigeria now.
President Buhari, it is very clear that you are Boko Haram as well. I refuse to accept this before, but when I look at the definition of ethnic history, I will say that it is responsible. With Erufai, and we're not saying giving Erufai is one of the lead sponsors of terrorism, and he banned it. Yes. And to back you up, like that.
So let me just, I want to help give others the room to speak.
Volume of business is going on there, and they build a 1,000-kilometer pipeline.
So this is our pipe. This house is bought from here. This is the money. You can see the pipelines are going all the way up to the north, and now this one is going to Niger. You know, and this is that money. And one of the reasons I'm here is
let her tell her story. Yeah.
I was at the Nigerian High Commission for the against Nigerian. When you asked them, is she Nigerian? Oh, how are you? And here, where are you from? How are you from? Yeah, I was from accent. So you want silence? Those people are working where you from? You might not explain.
You never said where to go from. You never said that. No, you told me about the New Year festival and everything. What is?
You don't say option. What the answer? Shop.
Let's say, just look at me as a designer.
So there's a real difference from the.
So maybe we say, go eat palm with granite and cola.
Can you expatiate on that, Auntie?
Jonathan. During Jonathan.
For the purposes of this conversation,
we had margin because he wanted to cut petrol subsidies.
Just a thinker, I like to think.
There was a Chibok.
He likes to think with his head. Just like you like to think.
What you're seeing is a cross section of Yorubas and Igbos. And maybe this lady is probably not Hausa, she's probably an Igbo woman or Yoruba woman. One of which I can't quite know from my accent because of the mask. We're all out here, and they're all out at the Abuja House. Great kudos to all of them for standing up, even though whatever side of the argument they are on. I am for the Yoruba nation. I think we've seen one or two people before, prior, that come there who are speaking for Yoruba nation. But our voices will be heard as well in this discussion. But one thing is for sure, we are all against the fraudulent governance of Buhari. Listen on, and I will probably wrap it up from here.
Let's put things in their proper where they belong. Admiral Nelson, there's a Nelson's column in memory of a great war admiral.
Okay, can you compare the two administrations? What do you?
Let's put Shogo in the right perspective. Shogo has led Yoruba land to many victories. He's a great.
The problem is there's too much noise in the background. There's too much noise, so I can't really pick out what she's saying. I don't think you can either. But let's have a look at let me hear my friend here one more time before I go.
70 million pounds every year for 5 years. And then the man is here looking for a doctor. There are no doctors in Nigeria. 100 million people in Nigeria. Until he comes to Harley Street to find a doctor. By the way, I have to explain. My own is that he should explain how bandits that were contained already as of February 2015, how has it come to the place where it's no longer northeast of Nigeria? The problem in Northeast was contained as of February 2016. Don't take my word for it. Just go and check Vice News. Vice News has flip sides now, but that's okay. It's the way of the world. Where the dollars are, just follow the money. So a problem that was contained in 2015. The man that came out with his chest, he said, yes, I'm a military general, I will leave from the front. He's now hiding in London while they're killing people in the southwest, in the southeast, every single corner in Nigeria. The insecurity is lethal. Kidnapping is...
That's the key thing, insecurity. That's why we are justified to go for Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, MiddleBelt. I just want to keep hammering that home, despite what others are saying. Majority of people who are here right now, I'm going to be honest with you, they're still in support of one Nigeria, but they see that it's not working. So we need to bring them on board to the Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, and MiddleBelt. That's the task for all. We will do that, no doubt. Listen up.
The biggest industry, growth industry in Nigeria now. You can't use Abuja Kaduna. Even governors, their convoys are being overturned. Governors have to swing cars full of soldiers with rifles. The bandits have superior firepower. That's what the country has come to.
The bandits have superior firepower. That's damning. Yet more evidence of why we're going for Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, and MiddleBelt. Carry on.
It's that insecurity that, forget the ineptitude. The ineptitude, well, I don't know, where do we start with that? This man can't show his own level. When we said, when the British Army showed his...
We've got mainstream media.
It is BBC though.
Are you BBC?
It's BBC though.
Mainstream media has seen it.
It is BBC though.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I didn't know. I thought it was Facebook.
In fact, you got 3,300 viewers right now. At least.
Really? I thought it
Yes,
was Facebook.
watching live on Facebook.
Yeah, okay, I have this already. So that you don't lose that line of thought. What you were
was I
saying.
saying? I'm sorry. What was I saying?
Yeah.
Which one? Because I do left the insecurity and gone to ineptitude. Yes.
Yeah, ineptitude.
The British Army has records. They keep impeccable records. The good of them that brought out this man's records in 2015. This man doesn't have O levels. What happened was that, I think in that year of 1962, when the man finished his bachelor secondary school, the time they were supposed to be in the exam clashed with when the military training school opened. So they couldn't be in two places at the same time. It couldn't be in Katsina government secondary school, whatever the name of that school. And it couldn't also be at what became NDA. At that time they called it Nigerian Military School, whatever they called it. But it became NDA. So the man left. He never searched for school. He doesn't have. He now deceived the press that, well, his original credentials are with the Nigerian Army. What happened? I'm watching the man say was a brigadier, the man in charge of army records in Nigeria. Like I said, the British keep impeccable records, and it was the British that hired Buhari. The British were in charge of the Nigerian Army up to 1966. That's when, or 1965. That's when the last British chief of army left and went to their country, and then they handed over to Iranzi. Okay? So it was the British that hired Buhari, and they keep impeccable records. There was never any school certificate in Britain because the man never searched for school certificate. What did they do? Tinubu ended up bringing a gaggle of classmates from that Katsina secondary school of Buhari went. Say, these are people that went to school with him. We didn't say he didn't go to the school. We said he didn't sit for O levels. So we're talking about ineptitude. A man that has not been able to show O level certificate because he doesn't have a proper O level education. You now want him to run a country like Nigeria. And of course, he has his own very small, narrow-minded agenda. He has a very narrow-minded agenda. I don't know why this man is focusing on me. Schedule a proper interview with me. I will document the progress. The country is worse now. Why put £10 million every single year?
We're still around, and then we'll come back your way shortly if anything changes. Thank you.
So anyway, that was a press section of the protest outside Abuja House in London earlier today. The reason why I did this because I'm obviously citizen here. I haven't been out there today. I've just been watching. I've been watching what's going on. We're monitoring what's going on because we want to know exactly what location audio president will be, because we believe that it will be. This is brilliant that people are doing this. We We will believe in being focused and being sure that we can get the right place and go there, and, you know, make it aware, make people aware of that. So, but what people are doing here shows commitment of people, various cross section of people from across that contraption who have had enough. Yorubas and Igbos, mainly MiddleBeltans, are saying, you know, he needs to go back, and we support he should go back as well. But more importantly, for me as a Yoruba man, I'm saying we're going for Yoruba Nation now, Biafra Nation now, MiddleBelt Nation. Thank you for watching. You're watching